The guy probably sits at home hatching plans. How can I get Michael? What the fuck? He hasn't done anything wrong. He's waiting to pounce. Waiting to fucking pounce. Clearly, from that fucking reaction what he just gave you there a minute ago on the text message. That's unbelievable. Peter. Walsh. Hopefully we can have a good one. Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Today we are talking about learning to let go. Because look, I've been there. I think a lot of people have been there in their lives where you do find it hard to let go at certain things. Girlfriend ends up cheating with her ex-boyfriend. She ends up cheating on her boyfriend with her ex-boyfriend, should I say. And the story is that she's out in a bar. She meets her ex-boyfriend from years ago. He has a chat to her. He says that he's leaving the country and he's going to be living and working in some other place. And of course, in a way, there's, oh my God, it's closure on the deal. I might not see him again. She ends up making out with him, kissing him and everything. We don't know if they actually had sex or not. But the boyfriend finds out. She got caught. She's even kissing the guy in a bar, for fuck's sake. I mean, talk about wanting to get caught. Christ. So anyway, she does that. The current boyfriend finds out, and then he confronts her, and she's saying, oh, look, it was just a blast from the past, and she wanted to wish him well. Seriously. And by the way, guys, anybody listen to the podcast, we're doing a live TikTok here, so we're going to hopefully get some from you guys on TikTok here, get some feedback. Let us know what you guys think, okay? I'd be interested to know, because I did a quick social media post on this yesterday, because again, a long email, and it's hard to go on and give it all the details in a quick 1-minute video, right? So it's very hard to go through it, but definitely a good podcast for today. And yeah, I mean, even the response on TikTok here yesterday was not good. Not good. People were saying, yeah, it's just an excuse. Goddamn fucking right it was an excuse. And even somebody's jumping in here, do the decent thing and walk away from your boyfriend. Let it go. The relationship is not for you. Yeah, well, I suppose in one way for the boyfriend, and do you know what? If anybody is in this situation where you have this, not exact same scenario, but you fucking know that you gotta press the buzzer, right? You know the answer, press the buzzer. You know that you gotta get out of this relationship. I know, I get it. I've been there, done that, worn the t-shirt. I found it very hard to let go of one of my ex-girlfriends. But it was one of the best things that ever happened to me. It was awesome because I fucking finally had my eyes open, ears open. I was self-aware. It was a great thing. And these moments where you can't let go are some of the greatest things that can ever fucking happen to you. You know? Now, Dee's saying here, do the decent thing and walk away from your boyfriend, let it go. I agree, she should have. In one hand, I am delighted for the boyfriend, though, because at least, I'm not saying he should have played a game with her, but you know what I mean? At least he had the option to say, no, we're done. You know what I mean? And I think that's important for certain scenarios. It gives you confidence because you gotta let go at certain points. There's nothing worse than when you know the person's the wrong person for you in the world and all of a sudden you get dumped. I mean, oh God. Or not even get dumped. Even if you're seeing somebody and they turn around and shut you down. It's like, oh my God, where did I go wrong with this? What is wrong with me? I actually think that's more of a kick in the balls than anything. Do you know? Because you are taking a stand for yourself when you do dump the person, or at the very least, confront the person and confront the issue. And I don't mean in a bad way as in a fucking physical fight or anything. Somebody was thinking I was saying that the other day. I was like, what? I only just said confrontation. Anyway. But guys, let us know what you think here on TikTok. And let's look at it from the girl's point of view. She clearly has feelings for the ex-boyfriend, obviously, right? I mean, you could definitely be standing there and listening to, again, I don't know the guy's name, right? And even if I did, I wouldn't drop the real life names of of all three people involved here. But let's just call him Johnny, all right? Let's just call him Johnny for now, the ex-boyfriend. I mean, even for Johnny, right, saying that, it's obvious, clear as day, that Johnny wants to get a bit of action with his ex-girlfriend whenever he's leaving. Maybe he's left already. And this is in Ireland, by the way, so a guy in Ireland, he's gone already from our freezing country at the moment. Hopefully we have a good summer kicking in, but like, even for Johnny, he clearly wants some action. And let's call the girl, okay, this is not her real name, let's just call her Jennifer for now, alright? So let's say Jennifer has feelings, clearly, and then the moment he said it all just came rushing back. You know? Like, hasn't anyone met an ex-boyfriend or girlfriend out there at a certain time where, not necessarily that they're leaving country, but you're like, Jesus, I'm glad to be away from this person. Oh my God. My God. Do you know? And let's just jump in and TikTok. Okay. And Nicola, hey Nicola, she never got over her ex clearly. Why jump into a relationship when you know you're not over them? You see that? Yeah, a very good point. And that's what I'd like to know, actually. And I didn't get all that information from this girl. And I gotta admit, again, we're calling her Jennifer, but this Jennifer girl, she didn't give me the entire story, but I'm quite glad that she did. I mean, I gotta give it to her. You know, some credit to her at least, where she's owning up on this. Now, she knows I'll never mention their real name anyway, but still. You know, I mean, she must have been typing that email out and going, oh God, I look like such an asshole here, don't I? I goddamn must look like a complete prick. I would feel that way anyway, if that's for sure. In fact, I wouldn't even write the fucking message if that was me ending up hooking up with my ex and my girlfriend's around the place. I wouldn't even bother writing the message. But hey, you know what? Maybe she's confused. I don't know how she could be that confused, but still, maybe she's deluding herself here. Michael, here's another one from TikTok. Michael, here's a quote. Never go back to your ex. It's like reading a book. You know how the chapter ends. I like that one. That's good. That's a very good one. Nice one, Michael. You never go back to your ex. It's like reading a book. You know how the chapter ends. Very well said. Very well said. Jesus. Now look, hey, I'm no fucking angel either, guys. I have hooked up with some of my exes throughout the years, right? And I think hasn't everybody been there? But when you got a new boyfriend or girlfriend, uh-oh. And what is this? We're calling her Jennifer. What is this Jennifer going to do? Is she going to come clean? You know, to the ex-boyfriend? Is she going to say anything to him? You know, I shouldn't, even though it's probably pointless. Is she going to say anything? Is she going to try and get the guy back? I mean, I think Jennifer here has to be looking at herself here, right? And obviously the current boyfriend, we'll call him Mike. Right, so we got Mike, the current boyfriend, Jennifer, the girlfriend, and then we got Johnny, the ex-boyfriend. So, like, what does Mike do? Does Mike go off and... Actually, what the fuck does Mike do? He just gotta learn to let go. And I hope he does. I hope he does for his sake. And, you know, look, I know there's plenty of people out there that have been in this situation for girls and men. So we're not going to be, we're not here to slate women here. Excuse me, if you think I am. Not at all. Michael, like, what is your opinion if a girl has boy BFS? Best friends? Michael, is that what you mean? What is your opinion if a girl, if your GF girlfriend has boyfriend? Yeah, okay. So, right. So, Michael, can I just clear this up? I've got a girlfriend now, let's say, and... she's got multiple guy friends. Is that what you mean? All right, let's see what interesting one to come up here now. See, this is what I love about these live recordings, guys, on the podcast, because you never know where this is going to end up. You never know. Okay, but let's just go with that. Michael, let me know if I'm getting this wrong, but let's go with what you just said here. I had a girlfriend, ex-girlfriend, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and she had a... best friend who was a guy, Now, you see, it didn't bother me because, look, the guy was... I'm going to sound like a prick here maybe, but he was a real nerdy, quiet guy. And now, let's make no mistake about it. I wasn't intimidated or threatened by him, but I still had my fucking eyes and ears open with this guy. Because one, let's say, quote, one false move or anything that he could throw at me, he probably would have. Now, he never did because I was a good guy in the relationship. So, but the guy would have fucking hung me out to dry at any moment. Any moment, I would say. Maybe I'm wrong about the guy, but I think he would have hung me out to dry at any opportunity he could. So a lot of the times, can you trust these guys? Now, let's turn it around. I was a very good friend to a girl, never hooked up with her ever, never kissed her, never had sex with her, nothing of the sort. And I was a good friend with her. Now, would I have hung her new boyfriend out to dry? I would have if he fucked her around, but I certainly wouldn't have gone overboard. I wouldn't have been looking for things to hang a guy out to dry because I wanted her to be happy. I wanted her to be happy. Now, would I stick my head in the sand about certain things if I knew? Well, it depends on the situation, but no, I wouldn't be sticking my head in the sand for her, or for him, should I say. So, I do believe that when men and women can be friends, yes, because I've been there myself. I just know from this guy who was a friend of my ex, he would have hung me out to fucking dry. Absolutely no question. That's what I think. Could I be wrong? Yes. So, even though I know I'm saying no question, but still, you know what I'm getting at here. So, let's have a look at some of the comments here now. Bear with me now, guys. Let's have a look. And Sharon, if you're mature, enjoy the sex of the friends. Doesn't matter as long as they have never been intimate. So I suppose that's really a booty call, right? I mean, are friends with benefits? Now, I wasn't in that situation before where I had friends with benefits. No. I mean, I had friends with benefits before for myself. I'm interested to see what people say here on TikTok, and if you don't want to share, there's no problem. I've had friends with benefit. Well, you wouldn't even call them friends. I wouldn't hang out with these girls. Sorry, I just wouldn't. Because I have my boys to go out with, go drinking or have the good times with. Then I would have the hookup, the casual hookup. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it either way. Doesn't mean she's not good company. No, not at all. You just have your friends over here, and then you've got your booty call or casual person over here on the other hand. Do you know? Let's see what people saying. Michael, yeah, if your girlfriend has boy best friends, should I break up with her? Oh, you're going through this, Michael, right now. Okay, Jesus. Well, can you give us some more information here, man? Let's try and help you because, look, what we have to be careful about too is that, and I was careful with this guy, with my ex 5-6 years ago, right? I would say the guy would sell me out in 2 seconds. And now, like if I cheated on her, which I never did, if I did, well then obviously I would never blame the best friend because he's looking after his girl, right? 100%. In fact, I'd be looking at him funny why he'd be protecting me, right? I'd be saying, what the hell's wrong with that guy? Why wouldn't he blow me out of the water here? Jesus, isn't he friends with that girl? You know what I mean? And so you'd be looking at him funny. But again, you see, maybe we're looking at it from a suspicious point of view where you're like, I wonder, is this guy now? Is he just trying to get into bed with my girl here? Right? And it can very easily maybe tilt us in a weird way of looking at the person in a paranoid way. But then sometimes something will reveal itself, and then you fucking know for a fact that the guy will sell you down the fucking street. Do you know? So we gotta be careful with this type of scenario too. Let's see. Right, Michael, Sharon, but some guys know what other guys think. Well, yeah, that's true. A lot of us do know what a lot of guys think. Absolutely no question. No question. we can't speak for every guy though, right? But a lot of guys we can. And like women can definitely know what a woman's up to. Sharon, if they never got intimate. All right, well, here's the thing. Like, I mean, let's just turn this back on its side here. If you had a scenario, and especially this is to Michael here, anybody listening on the podcast, if you had a scenario where your girl or your girlfriend or your boyfriend has best friends who are the opposite sex, and they've been intimate before, really? Is that going to work? Can you actually get over that? I mean, Jesus. Like, maybe there's a scenario where, okay, the two of them hooked up before, but you weren't around. No one knew you, you know? Now, maybe that's a slightly different scenario because, look, there wasn't crossing streams here, you know? And people didn't know. And then, oh, actually, my girlfriend right now, she preferred him and I was around all the time, but yet she actually hooked up with my buddy instead, or some other guy or whatever. You know, it's a tough one to call, that one. But if they were intimate before, I don't think, and I can't speak for everybody on this one, I don't think I could be around that girl. Never. No way. No way. Because you crossed the line. And look, I can't speak for everybody, and I could be so wrong on that. And Jesus, hats off to anybody that could get over that. But there's no way I could do it. No fucking way. No way. Sharon is coming in here on TikTok. Sorry, I meant if you're mature enough, friends of opposite sex, that you haven't been intimate. Okay, I think I know what you mean here, Sharon. Yeah, I mean, definitely. Look, I was just saying there, you might have heard me or not. I had a friend who was a very close friend of mine. Girl. Never hooked up with her ever. Ever. Now, are these like very rare occurrences? Maybe. Maybe. Michael's jumping in again on TikTok here. When I wanted to see my girlfriend's phone, she said no, she's hiding something maybe. Oh, this is a slippy slope here, Mike. Very slippy slope here, buddy. And listen, haven't we all been there when you've sort of, you've been with somebody, like you could be dating somebody, or you're going out with them, and you want to see their phone because there's something wrong? Like, I'll say this to you. My ex-girlfriend was cheating on me, and the biggest red flag she ever gave me, and maybe this is something to remember, the biggest red flag she ever gave me was that she was trying to tell me, or trying to get, she was getting all paranoid that I was cheating on her. And I knew that was, she's fucking cheating on me now. Because normally, you know, I get it, right? Somebody comes at you and they're like, are you cheating on me, Peter? You're like, what the fuck? You know? All of a sudden then they're so convincing, you're thinking, Jesus, did I cheat on her? And yet you weren't even out in a bar. You weren't even anywhere. Do you know what I mean? I'm making a bit of fun of it, like, but do you know what I mean? They'd almost convince you that, Jesus, what the fuck did I do? Right? But I didn't do anything wrong. And that's why I'm always going about being self-aware. If you're self-aware and you know that you're not doing anything fucking wrong, you're dotting all the I's, you're crossing all the T's, you know nothing has happened, and then they come at you with their bullshit, that to me is a huge fucking red flag. Now, if they did have a scenario where they had an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend who did cheat on them, and they started off in a little paranoid way, okay, you'd get that. You'd forgive that a little bit because they just don't have trust issues. But all of a sudden, if it comes from nowhere, right? And I mean, all of a sudden everything's okay, there was never paranoia, and you've kept your nose clean, and out of nowhere they start accusing you, and they're checking up and they want to see your phone, right? That's what my ex-girlfriend did. She wanted to see my phone. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Now at this stage, I'm so confused. I'm thinking, do you know what? I'm just going to show her my fucking phone just to get her off my ass. And then she started arriving up at my doorstep on a Friday night. She'd tell me that she wasn't around and I wanted to see my girlfriend that night. All of a sudden, arrives on the doorstep. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? And she's looking around the place wondering, there's no one here. 2 weeks later, out of the confusion, it started to process and settle with me, and I went, oh no. Shit. She's cheating on me. I asked to see her phone out of nowhere, and she didn't show it to me. Now, I didn't need to see the phone because I knew her from her reaction there's something wrong. And I mean, if anybody was in the same room as me, you would have been the exact same. And she was hyperventilating. She went from 0 to 100 within 3 seconds. Like, you want to what? You want to see my phone? What? Why? What's wrong? What? And then when she was on about, she couldn't get into her phone, her password, she didn't know her password. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. And then eventually I went, you know what? I don't need to see the phone. I gave it back to her and she went, I've never heard such a big pant of relief come out of somebody. And it was just so obvious. It was so obvious. So, asking for somebody's phone number or to look at their phone, it's not a good sign. And quite honestly, when I asked my ex-girlfriend to see her phone, it was over before I asked to see her phone. I just wanted to throw it back on her because she was coming at me with all her bullshit. That's what I was trying to do. I was like, you know what? One last jab, so to speak, right? Right back on her. Fuck her and her bollocks. She's not keep putting this on me when I've done nothing wrong. And she absolutely melted. And that was it. Done. And I walked out the door. I didn't even try and solve the problem. I didn't try and say, hey, honestly, did you cheat on me now or not? Or is this, I can't believe this is true. What the hell's going on? Nothing. Out the door, gone. Good luck. So I think if you get to that stage where you want to see your girl's phone or your guy's phone, maybe you should have a conversation with yourself here. Is it going to get any better? Because once you dip your pen into that ink, are you going to want to see their phone again? Will it really give you trust? And by the way, I'm not saying you should break up with somebody here, okay, guys? Please. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just trying to say, are you really going to trust them again? Can you build that trust if you're looking through their phone? You know what I mean, guys? And let's just have a look there. I'm looking at some of the comments here. Sharon is asking Michael, so you expect something, go with your gut. If not, if there's no trust, then no point of carrying on. I agree with Sharon. Thanks for the feedback. Let's try and help out Michael here, guys, if he's still watching here. Michael, she has a boy best friend now. She keeps hiding her phone. Okay, Michael, I want to know if you are still... Look, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to catch up here with some of the comments. If you're still on board, let us know. She hides her phone. Like, can you give us a scenario where something's happened? Like, does she have her phone out and you're looking at her and you're looking at the phone and then she's like, like whipping it away that you can't see the screen? Like, is it something like this? What's... If you can, give us more detail. And I know it's hard to do on a live here. Okay, let's have a look at more comments here now. And hopefully we can help out Michael, guys. Hopefully we can help him out here. Sharon, if she's only doing it now, not always a private person, etc., I would see that as a red flag. Yeah, if she's only doing it now, I mean, if she's one of these private people, I think if Sharon's getting to this point here, and maybe not, but if somebody's only doing it now, like my ex-girlfriend, right? She wasn't paranoid from the get-go. She got paranoid out of fucking nowhere, right? And all of a sudden now she's hiding her phone. If she was hiding her phone from day one, that would still be a bit of a red flag, wouldn't you think? You'd be like, why are they hiding their phone? That's what I'd be saying. Now, maybe they've had some real weird issues with some ex-boyfriend or girlfriend and then they eventually relax with you. Maybe. But if it comes out of the blue, I would think, and I would be agreeing with Sharon here, it would be a red flag for me. Michael is saying here, been like this the last 2 weeks. She's been secretive. Okay. Can we get more info, Michael, if we can try and help you a bit more? But if it's only the last 2 weeks, how long have you been going out with her, Michael? Can you actually let us know that, please? Nicola, she's tried to gaslight you. Okay. Michael, I'm sorry to hear about that, bro. Is that to me or someone else? Let's see. I'm just catching up in comments here, guys. Michael, to be honest, I might leave her. She's been acting weird the last 2 weeks. Okay. Michael, yeah, she hides the screen and laughs each time when texting. That's what my ex-girlfriend used to do too. I know what that laugh is. It's a real kind of... let me guess, Michael. It's a real kind of giddy, I'm a 5-year-old laughing sort of laugh. Maybe I'm wrong here. Let me know. But no, that's not good. Liv Scott, hey Liv, what would you class as cheating? Is that asking me here, Liv? Or are you asking Michael here now? Let me know, please. I'd be interested to know what you're asking exactly here. Michael, yeah, like we've been together 2 months, okay, but the last 2 weeks she hides her phone, smiles when texting, right? Liv Scott, it doesn't matter what anyone else classes as cheating, it's what matters to you. Excellent point, Sharon. Well, look, excellent point. I mean, if someone out there can deal or can live and accept that your boyfriend or girlfriend is sleeping with other people or they're kissing other people, well then, hey, if you're happy with that, you're happy with that. Do you know? Whatever floats people's boats. But, I mean, what would you consider the normal cheating? Let's get into that. I mean, cheating is kissing. Anything from kissing is on. Now, what about sexting someone else? You're sending sexual messages to someone else and you got a boyfriend or girlfriend? I would dump somebody for that. 100%. 100%. And if I had a girlfriend right now, and if I was sending sexual messages to a girl, and if my girlfriend did find out, I would expect her to dump me. She's clearly not enough for me, or my girlfriend or whatever she would be, I'm not enough for her. Do you know? I'd even go that far. No one likes to feel second best, let's be honest. No one wants to feel like just another fucking random number here. You know? Nobody. So that's what I would say. So I would say, yeah, cheating, sexual messages to someone else, kissing other people, having sex with other people, flirting. Yeah. What do people think of flirting? I mean, it drives me nuts because again, it's a rub in a wound here. No one wants to feel like you're giving someone else attention in front of your boyfriend or girlfriend. It's humiliating. It's humiliating. Can you get over it? Maybe, maybe not. But it ain't anything positive coming out of flirting with someone else. Nothing comes positive out of doing it in front of your boyfriend or girlfriend. You're just gonna piss them off. You're gonna humiliate them. And the other person that's getting the attention from the flirter, they're like, Jesus. Now, it doesn't mean that they're going to be laughing at you, but it means like, whoa, jeez, this person likes me. Oh my God. You know? Let's see. Maybe I've missed a couple of messages here. And Liv, agree with all you said. Thank you. Oh, I hope you're not going through something, Liv, yourself. But yeah, it's slippy slope, guys. Slippy slope. Even this girl here trying to... like, there's no... You can't justify cheating. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what anybody does. You know, when I was a lot younger than now, I cheated on some of my girlfriends. Yep. 100%. I did. It takes one to know one. I'll never do it again for the rest of my life. But I know that I didn't give one single fuck. And I used to have a girlfriend, could not communicate with her properly. Oh, was that my excuse? Absolutely not. You're looking for an excuse to cheat. Looking for an excuse. You don't give a shit. You know? I don't care if the girl was the worst communicator the world's ever seen. I mean, we're going back 20 years here, guys, alright? So, you know, bear with me here on this one. But, like, I didn't give a damn. There's no excuse. That worst communicator in the world, the worst girlfriend in the world, easy decision. You break it off. You end the relationship right there. You don't go off and cheat. And now, I didn't use that as an excuse back then either, right? But, you know, yeah, there is no excuse. Michael, I've got an idea. I'm going to do a loyalty test on her, and if she fails, then bye. Can you explain what the loyalty test is here, Mike, please? Be interested to know. Michael, I got an idea. Make it look realistic. Oh, a loyalty test. I've never heard of this loyalty test before, if it is a thing, but let's see what Michael comes back with here if he's still on board. So, you know, guys, the dating world is hard enough as it is at the moment. It's very hard for a lot of people out there even to just find one fucking date. Never mind dating somebody or having a boyfriend, girlfriend right now. Do you know? What does everybody else think on the dating world right now? Can you let us know? Are you having any luck? Because I know Tinder and Bumble, you gotta pay for a lot of stuff these days. It's about the algorithm. Now, in one way, we can't bitch about Tinder or Bumble either, because Tinder or Bumble, when they came out, I was around single when Tinder just came out, and you're getting matches left, right, and center. Everybody was. So they had to grow the business, right? Now, I know it's no benefit to anybody right now. I know. But they gotta make money. They gotta make money somehow to keep the thing going. You know, Bo Jeff, I'm 41 and gave up on it. I'm sorry to hear that, Bo Jeff. Things will turn. Things will turn. It can't be all doom and gloom forever. The hurricane does pass. The sun does pass. What goes up goes down. What goes down goes up. It will get better. And I know it sucks right now. Michael, I'm going to get her boy best friend to text her, see if she wants to get him to go on a date. Mike, really? I'm going to get her best friend who's a guy, the guy best friend, to text her, see if she wants to go on a date. But look, I mean, again, I don't know the friendship they have. And can I ask how old she is, by the way? And how old is the best friend? Right? I mean, if we're talking like a 17, 18-year-old dude, well, I can't imagine he's got a lot of life experience and he really appreciates, you know, having a girly best friend. And by the way, I'm not saying anything bad about women here, and then the same thing for a woman, right? A 17-year-old girl having a really appreciating a guy best friend at that age. Yeah. Maybe it does work sometimes, but I don't know. Nicola, don't you think he would tell her it's her best friend? Michael, I'm 18, she's 19, the lad's is 21. Oh, fuck that shit, man. Yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I would give it a 99%, right? 99%. The guy's, I'm sorry, he's trying to get into her fucking pants. He's gay. Do we know he's gay or even bisexual? Even though there's a lot of people out there these days that consider themselves bisexual, but really that's just the soft approach to say that they're gay, but they just don't want to come out with the full terminology of being gay. And look, you know, I get it. People are under a lot of pressure these days. But, you know, Michael, let us know here. Let's jump in again. Is this guy gay or bisexual by any chance? But I'm telling you now, I know what it's like. I know what it's like for a guy that age, okay? I mean, let's be honest. Guys are coming out of puberty at that stage, right? And Mike, I'm sure you can agree, and I'll agree here. Men go through puberty at, geez, what is it, 14, 15, younger than that, right? Our hormones are going fucking crazy, okay? We don't have many life experiences at 19, 20, 21. So for a guy to really appreciate, right, somebody I just don't see it. And I'd say the same thing for a girl. But ladies, jump in if you think I'm wrong here. Jump in if you think... Michael, no, the lad is straight. And how long have they been friends, Michael, can you tell me? Like, did you start seeing her, all of a sudden they became friends? Or how do they know each other? And if it's before you, how long did they know each other? That's what I'd like to know. And where did they meet? And by the way, I don't know, did we ask you already? Did they ever hook up? If you do know or not, let us know that one as well, please. Let's see what comes out here. Okay, so we do know this guy is straight. Yeah. Biddy, my experience of Tinder is dates going well, then be ghosted like what all... Yeah. Okay, Biddy, thanks for the feedback. That is happening quite a lot. That is happening quite a lot. A lot of people are getting ghosted right now. A lot of people. It's almost kind of like a fashion thing. I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's almost like have your coffee, go on Tinder, and then ghost somebody. It's very bizarre. It's very bizarre. And hey, you know what? I'm no fucking angel either here. Here I am. I'm sounding like a hypocrite here, I have to say. I've ghosted some people. And I have stopped myself and go, Peter, what the fuck are you doing? And it's not good. It's not good. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't know. Really weird. Nicola Biddy, exact same happened to me. A lot of ghosting is happening, guys. Yeah. Michael, here we go. They've been friends for 5 years, and she told me they've plans for coffee tonight, just the two of them. Friends for 5 years. Okay, now you've given me a question mark. Does that change things? So he's 21. So he was 15. Did he grow up with her? Like, do you know the way you can live in an estate or a park with multiple houses around, and like, was she the only person his age that was around to play, you know, and like kids kind of meet in parks and stuff and their neighbors? Was she the only person around? Was he the only person around for him? Do you know? Let's just try and give some benefit of the doubt here without jumping on the buzzer and saying this guy's a dirty bastard. I still wouldn't like this, I have to say, if it was me. I gotta admit, I wouldn't be liking this. Especially at 20, 21 and 19. I mean, Jesus, we can be so fucked up and insecure at that age. Jesus. Her mom and his mom were friends, so they kind of grew up together. Right. Where do we go with that one? I want anybody else jumping in here on the buzzer if you have any ideas what we can do for Michael here. See, I still wouldn't like it. You know, it's not like they were in war together and there's a deep bond. Like, yeah, they've grown up together. Yeah. And, okay, I understand. Friends want to go out and meet. Like, Michael, does this guy make an effort with you? Like, has there been moments where it's you, your girlfriend, and this dude meeting up together? And what's it like? Like, give us a little bit more information. And what's he like around you? Does he patronize you? Does he put you down? Or is he like one of the lads? He's a cool guy? You know, what is it? Michael, see, I don't know if they have feelings for each other. Michael, especially with all the time they've known each other. Okay, well look, if you've grown up with each other, yeah, I guess you can care for each other and things like that and have feelings that way, but it doesn't mean that it's sexual feelings. Does this guy have any guy friends? That's what I want to know now, actually. Michael, so let me know. Michael, your girlfriend's best dude friend, does he have any guy friends, and does he hang out with them? Does he go on the piss with them? Does he go drinking with them? Does he go hooking up with other girls? When I meet him, he's a sound lad, but he talks to her mostly when I'm with them together. Okay. Okay. Yeah, he talks to her mostly. Right. Michael, no, he says other lads hate him. He used to talk to girls. He said, Michael, no, he says other lads hate him. Why does he think other lads hate him? Can you please tell me this? Other lads hate him. Really? And he said this to you? Closet gay or secret crush? I'm getting to that right now. I think this guy's full of shit. Because he tries chatting up their birds, probably. Yeah, that's who said that? Nick. Yeah, that's a good one, Nick. I mean, you could hit the money right there, man. Michael, to be honest, I don't know. He said to me before, lads don't like him. But he's a sound lad, so he has the ability to be a nice guy. So why do people hate him then? This guy's full of shit. Secret crush R. Sorry, I can't remember who said it there. R, he's a closet gay. Okay? He's a closet gay. And no one likes him? Why would he say that to you? Why on God's earth would anybody say to anybody in general, right? Unless you're looking for attention or there's something you're looking for here. No one says, people hate me. Why? Why? But Connor, what's the topic? Oh, well, we're just trying to figure out, Connor, this poor Michael guy here, he's got a girlfriend. His girl has a guy best friend, and we're trying to figure out if this guy's full of shit and he wants to actually be with Michael's girl. So, yeah, I think we're getting to the bottom of this here, Mike. He told me he was straight, but other guys don't like him. He has only girl best friends. Oh, he's full of shit. He's full of shit. Instant. 100% over. The guy wants to get her into bed. That's it. He only has girly friends. Really? Who said it there a while ago? He's either a closet gay or he's trying to get your girl into bed. Okay? What guy doesn't want to have guy friends? And you even said he's sound enough. He's a nice guy, right? So he has the ability to be nice, even though he tells you everybody hates him. But he seems like a nice guy. And the last thing you want is him around, and yet you're still saying he's a nice guy. Full of shit. Not good, man. Not good. And I'm sorry to say this. Yeah, other guys don't like him. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Full of it. Connor, my ex had some guy friends. She used to go out in their cars at night for McDonald's. Jesus. Sorry to hear that, Connor. That sucks. Nick, maybe closeted and act strange around fellas. Yeah, and again, look, we're going back to that other possible scenario here. If the guy is not gay, if he's not gay, he's trying to get your girl into bed. Or he could be very easily gay. Okay? That is a possibility here too. That's a possibility. And he's scared to come out with it. Now, look, geez, what is he, 2021? It's still young enough. So he's probably scared shitless. If he is gay, he's probably scared shitless to come out of the closet. Even though this day and age, really? Who's scared to come out of the closet these days? You know, that's what I'd be wondering. I mean, things have changed here, like. Let's see what anybody else jumping on here. Yeah, Mike. I think we've got here two options here for you, buddy. He's a closet gay. I think what Nick said, closet gay, or he's trying to bed your girl. Viva country lads. Don't know what you mean. User, what's with the fake American accent? It's not a fake American accent. It's a bit of a twang. Michael, so he's straight. He's no gay guy best friend. So what you think? Where are you from, Michael? Can I ask? What city? And I won't ask you anything other personal apart from that. I just want to know roughly, because there's a lot of gay people in Cork. A lot of gay people in Cork. Native Irish. Peter, do you know you're on the Facebook group Are We Dating the Same Guy? Hey, I made it! I made the group. I couldn't believe it. I actually know some guys that actually got onto that group. And I even had this conversation with somebody last week. I went, geez, maybe I'll be looking, get onto that group eventually. What? Can you tell me, Viva, am I on the... when did I get on? Well, it was only fucking a matter of time before every guy gets going to get on that fucking group. Jesus. Hi from Madagascar. Hey from Madagascar. Michael, Ireland, Lucan, Dublin. Okay. I'm from Cork. Michael, I appreciate your help, bro. I know what I have to do now. I think so, Mike. I think so. User, this Langer's from Cork. This Langer's from Cork, baby. Sean, so what's the issue? Catching up here. Tell girlfriend to dump her male friend just to see reaction. Jesus. I don't know. You can't turn around and say that. Especially if they grew up with each other. You just can't. She could easily turn around and say to you, go fuck yourself. Do you know? Why wouldn't she? And it's one of those dead-end scenarios where she's got Michael by the balls on that one. You can't tell her to do that, I don't think. Native, Peter the Red Flag. Oh, on the Facebook group. Oh, Native, when was I put into that group? That'd be interesting to know. Well, I'm kind of actually surprised I got into the group because I don't bullshit anybody. I don't hide any of my dating my life stories at all. Nick, maybe try and get close to him if he tries taking a step out of the closet. That's a bit of a cruel trick, isn't it? But hey, that's one option you could try, I guess. Definitely one option. Fuck. Yeah. I don't know. Michael, are you still on? Let us know, buddy, if what you're thinking of trying here. Might be, maybe we can help you out. But if you know, don't worry about it. Don't even or you don't even have to mention anything. Viva, why can't he ask his girlfriend why her bestie has no male friends? Girls are intuitive. Just ask her. Okay? Why can't he ask his girlfriend why her bestie has no male friends? Yeah, Sean, tough spot. Does he really love his girlfriend? Does he think she likes her friend? Mike, are you still on? I hope you are, buddy. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe that's a shot, right? Viva asking the bestie, why doesn't he have no male friends? That's actually not a bad question to ask. Because I'd be saying, hey, honey, don't you think that's weird? Don't you think that's really weird? Fuck it. You know what? I'd probably come out with it and say, come here. Is he gay? I think I'd actually ask and see the reaction on my girlfriend's face. Fuck it. I wouldn't be able to keep my mouth shut on that one. No way. No way. God, no way. I'd have to do it. I'd have to do it. Mike, are you still on board here, buddy? I think he's gone. Hopefully he's not. So guys, by the way, showing our age now, honey. I don't know what you mean, Viva. Oh yeah, and let me know, when did I get on that Facebook page? Can you let me know? I'd be interested. Is it just now, the last few days? What is it? I feel so special. Day in the life of me, getting abused left, right and centre. It's all good. These young ones say babe. No, there's people who say hun, babe. I think a lot of the words are still out there, right? I think. And by the way, guys, this is all gone on live podcast. We're actually live podcast recording as we speak on the Peter Walsh Show. Everybody should be watching. If you don't, I'm going to hunt you down and find you. Okay? So, guys, okay, I think Mike is gone. Sean, oh yeah, what about asking the girlfriend if she thinks he likes her? See how she reacts? Mike, if you're still on board here, ask the girlfriend straight out. Do you do that? Or is that going to come across as jealous? Depends on the scenario, I guess. Depends on the scenario. And by the way, thanks everybody for liking it and following me. Thank you. And I love all of you guys for jumping in today with this feedback. You know, hopefully we've helped Mike out there, if he's still on board. I don't think he is. I think he's gone. But, yeah, fingers crossed for him. Fingers crossed. So, guys, I think we're going to close it off here. Mike, I'll just give you another minute or two there if you want to jump on board again, if you still are on board. If you want to ask anything else here, buddy, we'll give it another minute. So, Mike, if you're still on TikTok, let us know. He's definitely got to do something. He's got to confront this issue. I think the biggest part here, and if anybody's going through this right now, why doesn't the best friend of your boyfriend or girlfriend have any same-sex friends? Why? Don't we find that weird? Oh, and Jesus, I can't even believe I forgot this one. Oh my God. I was going out with a girl who ended up being a lesbian, and guess what? She used to bitch and moan that she could never find a girly friend. I introduced her to one of my girly friends, who part of our group, and she wouldn't contact her. And in fact, my girly friend actually was like, oh yeah, you know, I think she's really nice. And she actually would like to have another girly friend, so she was very open to talking about, to talk to and connect with my ex-girlfriend back in the day. And my ex-girlfriend didn't have any interest whatsoever. And guess all her friends were? Guys. Gay guys, and one very weird guy. Straight guy, but yeah. Sean, do we have Michael back? Is he back? Michael, you broke up with her. Holy shit. Well, fuck me pink. You didn't waste any time, son. Good man. Good man. Michael, I broke up with her there, and you know what her response was? She was okay. Okay, like no remorse or sadness. Yep, and you know what's going to happen? She's going to go, she's going to meet the guy tonight. He's going to be, oh, God love you, poor, I'm so sorry to hear. And he's going to hopefully try and be with her. We know that, right? And Michael, if you didn't hear me there, I was going out with a lesbian before. She ended up being a lesbian. I didn't know this, that she was a complete lesbian, right? And all her friends were gay guys. She had no girly best friends whatsoever. I can't even believe I forgot to even bring that up. There's so much been thrown here on the live. But wow. Well, guys, I'm fucking delighted. Michael, good for you, buddy. Good for you. And you know something? Here's the thing I would say to you, Michael, right? Okay? Here's what I would say to you. Even if, and by the way, I'm not trying to fuck you in the head here on this one. Even if you were wrong about her and there was nothing going on between the two of them, it doesn't matter. And you know why? Because you have a red flag about her. The red flag is that voice that's screwing with you in your head. Even if she was the nicest girl the world's ever seen, and it doesn't sound like it here, I'm sorry to say, right? But even if she was, okay? The fact that you're uncomfortable about something around her in her life, you're never going to be relaxed unless the problem actually got sorted out. But in this case, with her poor victim friend that has got no guy friends, it's not going to get solved. So the real red flag is not being comfortable around the person. Doesn't mean you're right, doesn't mean you're wrong. But that's the red flag. Now, let's have a look. Michael, that's mad. Hope you're okay. Sean. Back 1 second out. See if I'm getting... Sean, good for you, Michael. It is what it is. I appreciate your help. You're welcome, Michael. Well, you've obviously been thinking about this hard. Jesus. Viva, we got to be careful with our words. People can be impulsive. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, Viva. Is that what you mean? You mean us here on the live? Or what do you mean? Sakura, you have an Irish and American accent? Yeah, I do. Michael, she blocked me on Facebook after I broke up with her. I broke up over text. Well, good for you. Wow, we did a podcast live and Mike's broke up with her over, and we haven't even stopped recording. But the guy's full of shit. He's either a closet gay or he wants to get her. And if he is a closet gay, there's a massive possibility that your girlfriend knows, right? And she's protecting him, but she should tell you at the same time. Now, maybe it's this dark, big secret. Maybe. But the problem is, it can cause conflict with Michael, well, ex-boyfriend now, but Michael the boyfriend. It can cause conflict. So, you know, it can't be all your man's way either. That's what I'd be saying. Nice, clean break. No Facebook is good. Yeah. Michael, 100%. Obviously, he wants her. I'll let him have her now. Well, you know, Mike, I'm sorry to hear this too, because it is. It's a shitty situation that you're in. It sucks. You know, no one wants this. Nobody wants this. You know, and obviously, as in when I say nobody wants this, nobody wants to go into a relationship with a girl or a guy and they've got some opposite sex male or opposite sex best friend that you just don't know what to do with, you know what I mean? Sakura, maybe we're thinking too much into it. Sakura, I think you came on a bit late where we're getting a lot of the feedback from him. But no. When a guy says, and by the way, let's jump this in here. Let's confirm this before we close this podcast off. If there's any guys listening here, except for Michael now, any other guys here, right? Do you have female friends and they have boyfriends and you've got no other male friends? None. And in fact, every guy apparently hates you in the world. You're not liked. Let's see what people say on that one. And let's dissect that. No, it's all good. Thank you so much for your help. Michael, pleasure, my friend. Pleasure. And anything else I can ever do, or anyone on the live here, right? I'm going to be doing a lot more lives, TikTok lives, as I record a podcast. And yeah, we'll see. I've been best friends with my male best friend for 15 years. Okay. I've been best friends with my male best friend for 15 years. JDJRKS. All right. And is that my male best friend? Oh, so you're a lady. So does your male best friend for 15 years? Does he have other male friends? Susan went out for a guy in this situation. Sakura, maybe who's acoustic. Ocean Blue join. Hey, Ocean Blue. Interesting to see now. JD, he's married and the two of us would be repulsed by each other that way. Oh, jeez. Okay. But does he have any other male friends? Or does everybody hate him? That's what somebody said there a while ago. Susan, he always hung out with women. Hang on. Is this the same? No, it's different. JD, repulsed by each other. Right, I want to say what JD Ors comes back with here. He has loads of male friends. I came in late. There we go. He's got male friends. Understandable. And like I was even saying to some people here, and Michael, right? I had, and we're not friends anymore, unfortunately. It sucks. But I had a girl who was a very good friend of mine. Never had sex with her, never kissed her, did nothing with her ever. So I was even saying that at the start, that it is possible. but I got plenty of male friends. Plenty of them. And I certainly never told my girly friend at the time that all lads hate me. Who fucking says that? Who says that? So, Susan said he had a male friend but did not like the things he did. Sean, good show, Peter. Well, thank you, but look, actually I'm just more concerned helping Mike here, and hopefully he's feeling great. It looks like he is. Fingers crossed. And, you know, Mike, if you ever need to contact me, buddy, let me know, alright? You can just direct message me on TikTok, and even if you want to do another live feedback, live TikTok or something, anything, you know, and this is for anybody else too, alright? Certainly would love to try and help people out here. But listen, that is one big fucking thing here now. A big problem. When a guy is a friend with a girl and the girl has a boyfriend and the guy has, quote, 0 friends because everybody hates him, to me, that's a big fucking red flag. Major red flag. Susan, interesting topic. Sakura, maybe her friend's autistic? Well, I would presume, Sakura, yeah, I think you did come in late, didn't you, Sakura? Maybe you did, I'm sure, I think if the same person. Yeah, well, we didn't hear that from Mike, and I presume Mike would have told us on that one. Because we were asking him quite a few questions about how it's going and what's he like and things like that. And Michael was saying that he was actually a sound enough guy. He would just spend all of his attention. He would put most of his attention on the girlfriend. So from a guy who can be actually pretty sound, all of a sudden, but every guy in the world hates him? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Don't believe it for a second. Anyway. Okay, so guys, I think we're going to leave it here for today. And Sean, Michael sounded good with his decision. Bold move, positive. Fucking balls on Michael. I love it, man. I love it. Bravo, Michael. Bravo, Michael. The most important thing here, whether Mike, if you're still on board, whether you're right or wrong, you have a red flag. You've got a stone in your shoe that you will not be able to get rid of, because if you come across, hey, it's either him or your friend, you're going to come across like the jealous, crazy lunatic, and she's going to have a chat to her best friend, right? And what's he going to do? Oh, here we go. You see, girlfriend, this is why men don't like me, because I tell them the truth. And I tell girls the truth. That's exactly what's going to happen. So you can't get rid of the stone out of your shoe. You're always going to be a little tilted, unbalanced to the side. Can you live with it? I don't think so. Susan, why do you think guys do that? They surround themselves with all the women. Well, listen, okay. I'm single. I like having my fun. But the thing is, I don't go looking for girls to be friends with, okay, to hook up with them. I'll go the other way. I can be friendly to girls, of course I can. I have 1 or 2 close friends that are kind of girly friends right now, right? I don't see them all the time. I barely see them, in fact. But I'm not going to be friends with them. So a lot of guys that do hook up with girls or do get into the friend zone, they're struggling to find women. And that this isn't me being an asshole here. I'm just saying I know this, okay? I know this. A lot of guys can struggle, and they'll try and be friends with a girl to get the girl. Happens a lot. Happens a lot. And they surround themselves with all the women. Yeah, well. And let's not forget too, and here's the thing for Michael too. The girlfriend should have told him the guy friend is gay if he's gay. Right? Because why wouldn't you want to tell your boyfriend or girlfriend? I mean, Jesus, if I had a girly friend who was a lesbian, or, okay, if she was an absolute 100% lesbian, and if I had a girlfriend, I would tell my girlfriend that she's a lesbian. I'd have to. There's no way I wouldn't be able to live with myself, you know, knowing that I could easily tell my girlfriend, but I'm not going to. Fuck her. Like make her sweat. Well, that's a great, healthy relationship. Wow. Well done, Peter. You know? Michael, to be honest, I couldn't be bothered with her anymore. It just seemed weird. Good for you, Mike. Good for you, Mike. Good for you. Sakura, maybe guy friend would want him instead. Maybe guy friend would want him instead. Yeah, well, like I was saying, Michael's ex now should have told him he's gay if he is gay. You know? Because, no. Every man hates him, even though he can be sound enough when he meets... Yeah. Whatever. So, Mike, I hope you're feeling okay, buddy. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. So, I think we're gonna leave it here, guys. We've been over for over an hour. And, listen, guys, if Mike, if you ever want me to, or to chat, let me know, alright? I'm always here for you, buddy, okay? Michael, I also blocked the dude. He said to me, I'll keep your ex company with winky emoji. Whoa. Okay, we're going to keep this going. Hang on. Whoa. Hang on a second. What? I also blocked the dude. He said to me, I'll keep your ex company with winky emoji. Are you fucking with us? I had my huge suspicions about this guy. I didn't think he'd go this far. Mike, please. Did you just text the guy now? Actually, in a way, I'm delighted that this has happened, if it has happened, because, well, it just, like, really confirms exactly what's going on here. I'll keep your ex company with winks. What the fuck? I'm serious, I swear. He texted me saying I'll keep her company. Wow. Jesus Christ. What a loser, that guy. What an unbelievable loser. Mike, I'm fucking delighted for this podcast now, buddy. I'm fucking delighted that we got you to that stage. This guy, I know the exact now type of guy we're talking about, alright? He 100% he plays the victim. 100% no one likes me, and he always pours that out to the girl, right? To get some sympathy and to manipulate her a little bit, so then he'll always be there and he'll always get the attention from her. And then he keeps everybody close, anybody that she dates, and he's just waiting in the wings for her to actually jump on him. Now, I think there's actually a bit of good news here for you. If she hasn't been with him already, well, if she did like him, she'd be with him already, don't you think? That's what I would say here. Jesus fucking Christ. What a shithead this guy is, that friend. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sakura, he's probably jealous of you too, Michael. No shit. He wants Michael out of the fucking way because he can't get her. That's what's going on here. That's what's going on. He can't get her. Jesus Christ. And I gotta tell you this. She's a bit of an asshole that she hasn't seen through this. Or maybe asshole's the wrong word. Dumb. But then again, look, do you know, I'd say this guy plays the victim so goddamn much that she's given in, thrown in the towel, accepted defeat, that she just doesn't even know what is true anymore. But wow, man. Michael, hey, 100%, hey. Look, let him have her. Don't really care anymore. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. That is fucking unreal. He even put in the wink. Why are people such dicks? Why are people such dicks? My God. Fiona, who cares? Jesus is the way. Jesus Christ is not a swear word. Show me respect. Susan, he dodged a bullet? Yeah, he did. He dodged a major bullet. Oh my God. And the problem is, even if she is, you know, a very innocent girl, either way, Mike, if you're still listening, you'd be fucked either way, because let's say it did go on, right? And it did go on. He'd always be there. He'd have you cock-blocked eventually anyway. He'd have you out of the equation the moment one little tiny fucking slip-up, you know? And even I was saying that about there a while ago. And you know what, Mike, I would do if you're still listening? Hang on to those messages, take a screenshot, and you'd never know. Keep it, because maybe you will meet your ex someday and you can show her the message. Now, I would leave it go, but you know what? Just put it into your album on your phone. You never know. All right? Just keep it as an ace up your sleeve. That's what I would say. This sounds more like the Jeremy Kyle show. Next on Jeremy Kyle. Tanzania creator. Hello. Hello, Tanzania. Susan, get rid of that toxic energy. Sakura, she probably knew he likes her, but doesn't want to admit it because she likes the attention. Well, you gotta admit. Women are more tuned into that anyway. You know, women are so much better at reading between the lines with a lot of shit. So, you know, I'll always give women that. You'll know more of it. You'll have more of an idea about a man liking you over the other way, a woman liking a man. We might be a bit, huh? Really? She likes me? Jesus Christ. You know, a little bit, but Sakura, it's also emotional cheating on her part. Sean, glad Michael is okay because this is crazy. You goddamn right. Michael, I'd rather break up than being cheated on. Yeah, well, it doesn't, no, it's actually, well, I wouldn't say it's worse than cheating. You're fucked either way, because this guy is clearly this bad. He's this bad. He would look for any excuse. The guy probably sits at home hatching plans. How can I get Michael? What the fuck? He hasn't done anything wrong. He's waiting to pounce. Waiting to fucking pounce. Clearly, from that fucking reaction what he just gave you there a minute ago on the text message. That's unbelievable. Jesus Christ. My God. Wow. Okay. Okay. Jesus. Guys, okay, I'm going to have to wrap this up, but wow, that was a dramatic hour and 10 minutes. Wow. Mike, I'm so fucking glad I stayed on here for the live, even just for that. It was obviously meant to be. I do believe in those type of things. It was meant to be that I should have stayed on so you could let us know about that text message that prick sent to your ex. Wow. Wow. Like, out of the blue, I'll keep your company, X winky emoji. Yep. And remember this, Mike. He's not even trying to set you up so you'll go running back to the ex. He's not even doing that. Because you have him by the balls. He's actually a fucking moron. Because eventually you could bump into the ex, and that's why I'm saying keep the ace up the sleeve. Because you could show the ex, and you've just exposed the fucker. So he's actually pathetically dumb. He's incredibly emotional, and he's so fucking angry that his emotions got the better of him right here, right now, that he didn't think this through. He didn't think it through. What he should have done, if he was any bit clever, was actually just ignored you, and that's it. But he just fucked himself. Keep that ace up your sleeve, buddy. My God. Appreciate your help for everyone. I appreciate you all. Yeah, and guys, listen, thanks for everybody. Mike, you're very welcome, my man, and I'm so glad that we could help you out here. Jesus. And guys, everybody that's watched, everybody that's helped him here, thank you very much too. Seriously, glad that we can help somebody. Wow. She must have contacted him straight away and told him it was over, something going on. Rita, yeah, I would say, well, either way, doesn't matter. The guy was going to fuck poor Mike out of it anyway at the very first chance he could get. Very first chance. So guys, listen, I'm going to have to go. I love you and leave you. Mike, I hope you're going to be okay, buddy. If you ever do need to talk, let me know, okay, on direct message on TikTok, or you can email me at peter@thepeterwalshshow.com. I can't even believe this. Like, this is going to go live next week on my podcast. I can't even believe all this has happened in an hour and 15 minutes. Holy fuck. Wow. Wow. So guys, listen, I love you all. Thank you for watching, and thank you for helping Mike sort this out. And I'll be back again. And hey, geez, hopefully we can help other people too in upcoming lives. Fingers crossed. So, guys, thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye.
Peter Walsh.